Namaste, yogis. So today's flow is all about spinal and core awareness. We'll do a lot of body waving and we'll work with some cat-cow. So each time you're going through that body wave and you're moving the spine in that flowing motion, think about separating each vertebrae of the spine. Obviously, collectively, they work as a whole, making up the entire spine. But a lot of times if we think about the spine being one long piece, we end up going from plank to down dog, to plank to down dog, and it's very stiff and robotic. So I want you to think about breaking up each vertebrae of the spine and think about each one being its own individual piece, and you're going to be able to move through the breath, getting that really fluid flowing motion. That's going to help build strength of the core, and then overall it's going to help protect the back and relieve any stress, any pain, any tension held in the back. Go ahead and watch the video and then we'll catch up afterward. Let's begin in all fours. Our shoulders are stacked over our wrists, our knees are underneath our hips. Our navel is pressed into the spine as we move into cat-cow. We inhale, curl the spine down, pressing our ribcage down to earth and lifting our gaze forward. We exhale, round through the spine, lifting to the ribcage, sending our gaze down to earth. There's the option to keep the arms long as you alternate between cat and cow. If you'd like to, you can bend the arms, sending the elbows back toward the hips, adding just a little bit more mobility to the vertebrae. Let's take one more cycle. Let's return to neutral spine. Find that contraction of Mula Bandha, navel presses inward. Let's spread through the fingers, step our feet back into plank. We stack our shoulders over the wrists, and we press our hips up to sky into downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Savasana. Let's begin pedaling through the feet, pressing one heel to earth as you bend to the opposite knee. Warming through the legs, releasing to the hamstrings, the backs of the knees, the calves and Achilles tendons. Let's press the heels. Inhale, lift to the toes, bend the knees. Let's lift our hips. Exhale, lengthen the legs, press the heels. We inhale, roll through the spine, pulling through each vertebrae into plank pose. As we exhale, we pull our elbows into the ribcage and release our chest before our hips into Chaturanga Dandasana. We inhale, send the shoulder blades back and down, lift open through the chest into Cobra. If you'd like to, you can lift through the kneecaps, keeping control of the torso into upward facing dog. Let's tuck our toes, coil through the spine, sending our hips back up the sky into downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Savasana. Let's take a few deep breaths here. Nod the head a few times, shaking no, nodding yes. Let's press our way into the left foot. We inhale, reach our right leg up to sky. Reach that heel, find that parallel line to the hips. We exhale, step our right foot through to the front of the mat. Release left knee to the floor, and let's stack our right knee in direct alignment with the ankle. As we inhale, we press down to the left hip as we reach our arms up to sky. We begin to flex to the right foot, lifting our toes. We exhale, keep control as we press our hips back, sending our palms forward into half splits. Once more, we inhale, press forward into low lunge. Exhale, press back into half splits. Inhale, let's move forward, low lunge. Exhale, let's swan dive our palms, step the right foot back, Ardha Mukha Savasana. Inhale, let's coil through the spine, plank. Exhale, release, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift, cobra, or upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, exhale, coil through the spine, Ardha Mukha Savasana. Again, hold here just a few breaths. Inhale, we lift left leg. Again, find that parallel line, flex that foot, reach the heel. Exhale, our left foot steps all the way through. Right knee to the floor, again, straight line from knee to ankle. We press our right hip down, we lift our arms, low lunge. Flex through the left foot, lift the toes, exhale, press back, half splits. Once more, inhale, low lunge. Exhale, press back, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, let's swan dive the palms, tucking our toes, our left foot steps back, Ardha Mukha Savasana.
Let's swallow, relax the throat. Take a deep breath in through the nose, release through the mouth for the side. A deep, cooling Ujjayi breath. Let's do that once more. Let's go ahead and release down to all fours.
Once again, stacking our joints. We will finish with cat-cow. Inhale, curl the spine down, lift the gaze. Exhale, round up, press through the rib cage.
Send the gaze down. Take 3 more cycles.
Noticing each vertebrae of the spine.
Bending at neutral back, we cross to the ankles.
Making our way into seated, pulling our palms into heart, and slowly bowing. Namaste. Okay, so you just watched the video. How did your body feel when you would flow through a body wave as opposed to just moving back and forth from plank to down dog? And think about when you're moving through that cat-cow, how do you feel with your arms long and strong as opposed to bending to the elbows? I want you to tune into your body awareness and really think about each piece being its own individual part. So kind of like what we talked about earlier in the spine, each body part is really going to incorporate through the flow in its own individual personal way. So go through the flow a couple more times. Think about all of these little pieces and think about how you can improve your own practice by understanding your body in a better way and a more knowledgeable practice for yourself. So I hope that this helps you to expand and grow in your own personal practice. For more videos like this, visit me at www.fitbodyclearmind.com. Namaste.